Hey everybody, Austin back again with another Let's Play video. Today is going to be part 3 of my Doom Trilogy Let's Play series. Now I'm going to go ahead and just call it the Doom Trilogy Let's Play series because I've decided that I'm not going to do episode 4. This is going to be my last episode for my Doom Let's Plays for some time to come. I might actually revisit the idea of doing episode 4 down the road, but I do have actually quite a few videos coming up in October, and if, well, yeah, I don't want to be spending a lot of time trying to practice episode 4 and whatnot. I want to be focusing on the content I've got planned for you guys in October. Just for October, I'm going to be actually upping my count of Let's Plays. I'm going to be doing multiple Let's Plays per week. You know, the full typical 30 to 60 minute Let's Plays. And so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it here on episode 3 of Ultimate Doom for the PC. So without further delay, let's get right into it. Otherwise, you guys know me, I will talk all day. So, alright, so episode 3 is called Inferno, and, well, obviously it's the 3rd episode of Doom. And on the original PC version of Doom, episode 3 was actually technically the final episode in the game. It wasn't until Ultimate Doom came out that episode 4 appeared, Thy Flesh Consumed. And Thy Flesh Consumed, as I've said in my previous Doom Let's Play videos, it's a far more difficult episode, and there's a lot more going on. Thy Flesh Consumed is a little more like Doom 2 in terms of its kind of crazy, tricky level design and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to actually practice that if I do ever plan on doing a Let's Play on it. So, yeah, that's why I'm kind of just cutting off this series after this episode. So, but, yeah, episode 3, they actually sort of, when you start off the episode, you have a lot less ammunition to work with than you did in the other 2 prior episodes. For instance, as you can see, I only have 6 shells right now. Well, now I'm going to have 10. And they're all pretty much going to be gone after this room right here. And so what I usually do on this episode, at least starting off, is skip a lot of the enemies, at least on this very first stage. The reason is, you get 2 boxes of bullets when you start. Oops, wrong one. Can't even press the number keys. You get 2 boxes of bullets. Oh, I can't even open that up now. Okay, I didn't know that. You get 2 boxes of bullets, so I'm up to 150 bullets. You start off with 50 bullets by default. And, you know, once you run out of shells, all you've got are those bullets. And, you know, it's going to take almost both of those boxes of bullets to take down those cacodemons that you saw in that first segment. So what I like to do is just skip those enemies so I can save those bullets, and I'm going to need them on the next stage, actually. So, but there are a couple secrets. As you saw here, you can open up this door to get a rocket launcher, and yeah, we're good to go. Now, what's actually kind of funny is we might end up revisiting that stage later on in the episode. It's going to actually be the bonus stage of the level, but I don't want to spoil it for you if you've never seen it before, but it's a really cool secret stage. It kind of throws you off at first if you have never played it before. So there's going to be a shotgun guy right here. Now this level is actually going to have a lot of lost souls in it, and as you guys know, I find lost souls to sort of be the nuisance enemies of of Doom. They are just kind of annoying, and they're pretty much guaranteed to take 2 shotgun blasts. So, you know, it's a quick and easy way to pretty much just mow through your shotgun shells, which, you know, obviously is not really a good thing when your shotgun is really the only weapon you have in the early segments of the game. So now I'm actually going to get a chain gun here, but I'm actually trying to work my way through here relatively carefully. And I want to see if there's, yep, shotgun dude, so I can get some more shells back. Okay. 2 more shotgun guys. I hear some lost souls. Damn nuisances. Nuisance is? Plural? Can you say that? Nuisances? If you know what the plural version of nuisance is, let me know. Or I could just, you know, say pains in the asses, or pains in my ass, something like that. That probably works as well. Kinda, not really. Alright, we got the Berserk power-up. And this is actually what I want to use for a good majority of the rest of the stage when it comes to dealing with the Pinky Demons and the Lost Souls. Okay, we're actually getting a little ahead of ourselves right now, so let's go back this way. Oh, I hear Lost Soul. Just like that. Flip back to my fists. Now this platform right here, it's not really a platform, this sort of little fire pit. You walk over it to lower this wall, but I believe if you stand on that fire, you will get hurt. So you really just want to walk in front of it to activate that wall to come down. Now if you noticed, all those bullets I saved in the first stage is actually going to do me a lot of good now. Because I've got the chain gun. So, and what I want to do is actually kind of come through here first, clean off the enemies, because you can get cornered pretty quickly if you're not careful in this stage. And guys like the Cacodemon can come up from behind you. Just pin them down with the chain gun. That's usually the best way to deal with the Cacodemons. Or if you want to do a lot of strafing and waste some shells, you can do that too. Alright, just making sure I've got everything cleared out from here. Yeah, it looks like I do. Okay. Alright, so let's kill these guys. We'll go this right path first. After we kill this dude. I like to sort of pick these guys off from a distance. Got him. And I think this right here is going to lower... No. Maybe that's when I come back. Something actually lowers these platforms. And much like the last episode we played, it's actually been a little while since I've played this episode all the way through. So some of the details are still a little foggy to me. I have to sort of play it a little bit and try to figure it out as I go. I thought... Weird. Am I doing something wrong? Maybe it's another switch I had to flip. Oh. Whoa. I heard that. I heard the door open and then I heard the growls and I was like, uh-oh, yeah. Turn around, quick. If you ever hear a door open in this game and it's not right in front of you, turn around. Yeah. Make sure it's not right behind you, otherwise you can get totally screwed. So as you can see, I'm taking advantage of using my fists because I got the Berserk power-up. And like I mentioned in the last episode, when you get the Berserk power-up, it's pretty much big damage. Pretty much big damage for the rest of the stage with just your fists. And what I'm going to do is flip back to my fists. And I'm fighting a bunch of specters right now. And I've got a bunch of health. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Got some rockets. So take advantage of having the Berserk power-up, so on these later episodes you can sort of save your ammunition for the later parts of the stages. Like right here is going to be a bunch of lost souls. There's going to be some Cacodemons. And I'm going to use the rockets again. take him out pretty quickly.
I still haven't gotten those to lower. What the heck am I doing wrong?
They're supposed to lower. I don't even... whatever. Who cares? And that's it. That's the stage. On to Pandemonium. Now this was always a level I kind of like to just blaze through. It's got kind of a cool music track in the background, and it's just sort of laid out pretty well for just sort of like, well, blazing through it. Just running as absolutely fast as you can while still shooting things. And still hitting things. Because shooting is no good without actually hitting what you're aiming for. Now I think technically I was supposed to go to the that first section up that staircase, but I am not going to do that. I don't know why. I just kind of got sidetracked and I went this way. So we're going to go ahead and stick with going this way instead of going back to where I probably should be going. Clear out some enemies. Lots of enemies to clear out. Flip back to the rockets. Rockets. There we go. Rockets are your friend against the Barons of Hell, as you can see here. It only takes a few rockets. I think 5 or 6 rockets will do them in. Yeah, this is a section I should have gone to later on. Definitely should have waited on this part. And I think I get the BFG here. I could be wrong. It took 4 hits to take down the zombie soldier with my fists. My non-upgraded, non-berserk fists, mind you. Yeah, there we go. BFG 9000. Ooh, yes. Yeah, see, I was supposed to actually wait and get to this part later. That was a big waste. Basically, through this blue door is the exit. So, yeah, I came here way too early. I'm just kind of wasting my ammo on a part I don't really need to waste it at. Derp 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 derp. Yeah, I'm supposed to have the blue key. Yeah, I'm totally going through this stage backwards. As you can see, all the enemies were facing the other way. It's like you're not really supposed to go this way first. I think there's gonna be another Baron of Hell. Yeah, son of a... I'm not gonna have the ammunition to take him out. Oh, come on! Thank you. Chain gun. Wow. Ceiling full of fire. That's kind of cool. Never noticed that before. Because they don't have the flames on the ceiling in the console versions. It's definitely one of the downfalls of the console versions of Doom, is they aren't quite as detailed. They are definitely lacking some details. Such as the flames on the ceilings. And, in this case, the water on the ceilings. Look at that. It's kind of cool.
Ow. I want my Berserk power up. I'm pretty sure there is one in this stage, I just haven't gotten to it yet. Alright, you know what? Ooh, wrong weapon. What did I press? Thank you. I was pressing the 7 key. I was pretty sure I was anyway. Yeah, look at that. Berserk power up. I'm gonna go grab it right now. And technically, I'm supposed to go flip that switch first. Yeah, that power-up definitely would have been useful later on in the level. But since I basically killed everything else in the stage, it's kind of useless right now. That's not true. There's a few more enemies I have to kill. That Baron of Hells, he's still... Is he stuck? Oh, it's hilarious. I can just leave him there. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, let's go back this way. Back to the beginning where I was supposed to go. Flip that switch. Yeah, don't want to go there yet. Yeah, the key I need is going to be on the other side. Yeah. Alright, let's just go back this way. And lots of sort of up-close enemies on this section, so that's why I wanted to have the Berserk power up. Just like so. This part was always kind of cool for me. You feel like you're up a little bit higher than you are, you know, well, down here. And it's just like all pink and kind of like gory around you and flesh colored and whatever. Back when I first played this game in like 95 on the Super Nintendo, it was pretty crazy. Like I'd never really seen anything quite like it before. Eyeballs in the walls like that, as switches, mind you. Yeah, Doom was definitely very cool when I first played it. Alright, let's go back this way, because I got the cell pack. Yeah, I got the blue key, so, I mean, we can basically go ahead and just end this stage now. I'm thinking. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing else. So I have a bunch of imps that I'm gonna beat down with my fists. You gonna open the door? Open the door. Sometimes enemies will open the doors, but I don't know if the imps can. I thought they could. Is that it? I'm gonna go ahead and get some med packs since I know there's plenty of them. I had more than 100 health throughout most of this stage, so there's a lot of med kits thrown throughout. And I've got 160 armor, so... House of Pain! Man, I hate it when they do that. Start enemies right out in front of me before I can even save it. Always use the barrels to your advantage if you see them. If you see some barrels, don't just shoot the barrels right away. You want to get some enemies huddled around them and then shoot them. Because the barrels will usually do, I'd say probably about the damage of a rocket. So, I mean, rockets are pretty much the most powerful weapons in this game, or powerful shots in this game. So, take advantage of it. And I will definitely take the Berserk power-up. As you guys know me by now, I like to save my ammo if I can. And actually, when I used to play Doom when I was younger, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't really use my head. I would just, you know, destroy everything with my, my bullets. Which was fine here and there, but what I would find myself doing is sometimes running out of ammunition. Or kind of being between a rock and a hard place because I ran out of ammunition on the good weapons, and I was stuck with my pistol afterwards or something like that. And I try not to waste my ammo on guys like these in the walls anymore, because there's no point. They're not coming out to get you, so... the only point to killing those guys in the walls is if you're going for, say, like 100% percentage on your kills. No wonder I wasn't switching to it. I kept pressing the 6 key. I always like to do that in that room. Takes out most of the small guys. In the Super Nintendo version, wow. Okay, still a lot of small guys there. In the Super Nintendo version, your weapons are actually more powerful to a degree. The rocket launcher and the BFG, they're both a lot more powerful in the Super Nintendo version. And in the SNES version, you can actually fire one shot of the BFG in this room and it'll take everything down in this room. Pretty cool. So, because of the Super Nintendo version of this game, I kind of stick with that habit. And so that's kind of why I do that. Invulnerability there, and I don't ever remember how to get it, so I'm not going to worry about it. Not really necessary. Yeah, you're probably supposed to flip these switches in a certain order or something like that, and I'm guessing that's probably what it is. I mean, 3 switches and basically 3 objects. These are platforms, that's 2, and then the door, which was the right switch, so I probably should have flipped another one. I don't know. Just theorizing on the fly. And I'm going to go back again, actually, if it allows me to. Because I think I might have left a couple med packs back here. Yeah, this should put me back up to 98%. That's good enough. And you guys know me as well. If possible, I like to try to survive these Let's Plays to the best of my ability if I can. Which means taking more precautions than I normally would when I do these videos. Or when sorry, more than I would if I would play the game without doing a video, so. And you know what's kind of funny is I think actually doing these Let's Plays has actually probably made me a better player overall. Maybe not so much better in terms of, like, you know, eye-hand coordination skills, because I mean, I've been playing games for a really long time, so... you know, I think my eye-hand coordination is just about fine. It's just kind of like the way I think when I play a game, I think has sort of changed a little bit since I started doing actual live Let's Plays. And long plays too. I would try to be very careful in my long play videos as well, because, you know, if I fail in a long play session, well, it kind of sucks, because some games would take me 2 hours to complete. And if I don't complete them very well in a satisfactory, satisfactory sort of manner, or satisfactory to myself anyway, I have to redo it, which, you know, it's a lot of time. So, as a result, in those videos, and obviously the Let's Plays, as I mentioned, as I play more careful than I have in the past, and as a result, I think it's made me sort of a better player for it. I'm definitely more consistent than I used to be. I can kind of just walk up to a game and get somewhere in it, since I'm not being as reckless as I used to be. Now, don't get me wrong, being reckless it's a lot of fun. And that's why I was reckless when playing games for so long. being reckless is fun in games. So... But I have to say, I probably play more careful now outside of the Let's Plays as a result of actually doing these Let's Plays. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and save it because, you know, these later episodes in the game are a little more tricky than the ones that came before them. So, you know, if something kind of catches me off guard, I don't want to have to redo the entire level again, you know, as to not sort of duplicate the footage. Over and over and over again. So I kind of want to make it a little more interesting for you guys. Although I know some of you guys probably like to see me die when I do these Let's Plays. And, I don't know what the, how many of you actually like to see that, so... Yeah, that's the thing about doing these Let's Plays and just kind of videos in general, is like, you don't know really the percentage of the audience that's watching, like, what they actually want to see. Like, do they want to see you curse? Do they want to see you beat the game without dying? Do they want to just see you play a level or two? Do they want to see you fail over and over and over again? Like, you don't really know. No one really, you know, ever says anything to that degree. No one really ever provides that feedback, and you know, and if it is, it's just one or two people here and there, and it's just like, that's not really enough to gauge the, you know, the few hundred views I'll probably get in the first few weeks of it being up. And so that's not really a, you know, you can't really gauge it. I can't really gauge what the audience is looking for. So it's like, I'm here saying, well, you probably don't want to see me dying over and over, but with my luck, it's probably like 98% of the audience wants to see me die over and over again. So yeah, there's gonna be a BFG down here. And this whole thing is filled with fires, so you kind of just want to dash in and dash back out, which I sort of failed to display because I wanted to actually sort of show it to you. We got one rocket. We've got, oh, all my ammunition's at the right. I totally forgot about that. That's it's right in front of me the whole time, and all my ammo's at the right. Something I'm not used to seeing because it's not displayed in the console versions, as far as I'm aware. It's gonna be a Baron of Hell here, so... I've got a lot of shells, so I might as well just waste them. Waste is such a strong word. Ow. Get off of me, man. Thank you. The Baron of Hell actually saved me. I didn't want to be cornered, so... Thanks, dude. That's pretty much a pile of mush now. Look at those graphics. Wolfenstein 3D was the same way, and that was one of my favorite things about Wolfenstein. It was just like the way the bosses would explode in totally like unrealistic manners. It was hilarious. It still is today. And that was one of the great things about id Software's old first-person shooters. It was just like the pixel art. I mean, yeah. And when you would beat Ultimate Doom, or Episode 4 technically, as well as Doom 2, and this would actually happen in the console versions as well, is you would, you know, the game would end, you get a quick ending scene, and then that's it. But it would take you to sort of like a little bonus thing at the end where it would show every single enemy, and you could basically kill every enemy on the fly. So it would say, you know, it would basically scroll through all the enemies, and, you know, you'd press the left mouse button and it would basically kill them. So you'd get to see their death animation. It's kind of neat. Cool little bonus thing, as, you know, for beating the game. But yeah, you get to see the pixel art, just like up front and close without the threat of other enemies around you. Alright, now this part always, I don't want to say confuses me, but I always just have to flip a bunch of random switches to sort of get through here, so... Flip all these. Oh, okay, so these probably open them, and the other two closed them. Ah, makes sense. There's invincibility right here. I'm gonna actually save it for the next part. That is assuming that I didn't close the door back up, so... Whoa, is that... Oh. Oh, shoot. Yeah, let's not do that. I probably could have gotten through that, but I would have definitely taken some damage. The shotgun guys, they do a lot of damage up front and close, so... Yeah, definitely wanted to avoid it. Alright, so this is actually good right here because I'm basically going to be walking across a pit of fire. Right here. And I think there's going to be a Baron of Hell as well. So what I can try to do... I was going to try to take him down with my fists, since I was invincible. I've got a lot of shells, so I'll just pick them off from here. Now in Doom, so long as there's at least a tiny crack and you can just barely see the enemy, your bullets will actually go through that crack. That's sort of how the auto-aim works in this game. And it's sort of just like a quirk of the engine. So this is the exit down here. And a cacodemon, of course. You know, I just realized I haven't gotten the chainsaw yet in this stage. Kind of surprising. So let me go back up here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Like that switch. Ah, shielding suit. I didn't know about that. Very cool. See, I heard a door open when I flipped that switch. I was like, huh. Is this maybe where the secret stage is? I don't remember how to get to the secret stage on this episode, so but I wanted to flip that switch anyway. So well, apparently not. Oh wait, stupid me. I know exactly where the secret stage is accessed from. It's on not this level. I think it might be on the level after this. So now this is actually a level I used to get stuck at a lot in the Jag version. Because the Jaguar version of Doom is just it's so much more rigid thanks to that controller. And the fact that you can't just strafe left and right openly like you can in this. Like the Jag only has one button used for strafe. And so basically what happens is, because you always have to have one button held down to strafe, it's kind of like Wolfenstein 3D where you just strafe left and right. You cannot turn while you're strafing. You can sort of finagle it to get yourself to turn and strafe at the same time, but you can't circle strafe the way you can like this, you know. It just doesn't work in Jag Doom. Now the PlayStation and Saturn Dooms you can, because they have independent strafe keys, basically the shoulder keys, the L and R buttons. So, you know, stages like this are actually pretty tricky in the Jag version because of, you know, the sort of control deficiency. Still a great version of Doom, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I really had a hard time playing the game on Nightmare mode. Part of the reason of... Geez, 2 in a row. Part of the reason for that was because you can't really circle strafe in the game. So, what I found myself doing in Jag Doom is kind of playing like Wolfenstein 3D, like, say there's this wall in the corner. I'd sort of poke around the corner like that and pick enemies off. I wouldn't be able to just circle strafe around like I'm playing Quake or something, you know? It just didn't work like that. Man, I've gone through a lot of my shells already. But I would gladly take the plasma gun. As I said, it's one of my favorite weapons in the game. Great weapon. Great for, you know, close encounters as well. Oh man, not this part. Or is this even the part I'm thinking about? I don't think it is. Never mind. Let's play like I'm playing Jag Doom. Come on, Pinky Demons. Thank you. Alright, whatever. We'll just use... Holy crap, 500 cells. That's not a lot. Yeah, see. Awesome weapon. Very awesome weapon. Alright, on this section there's actually a bunch of, you know, random bullets and shells sort of hanging out, so let's go around and just pick those up first. I always sort of do a clean sweep on this section. And as you can see, there's actually a good bit of ammunition. I back up the 86 shells. Now, this section is actually a little tricky. There are 4 teleportation exits. You want to look for the one that's blinking. None of these are blinking. And that is actually the one that'll take you pretty much to where you want to go. Right here. So let's flip back to this. Whoa. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's gonna be bad. Well, I guess that worked out in the end. Okay. Whatever. And, whoa, that was unexpected. Let's take these guys out before I explain what I was going to explain. Okay. Oh, it locked me out. Son of a... Alright, we'll go down here first. Okay, basically all of these hallways and these rooms lead you to one of those 4 teleporters, and if you walk through it, you basically get plunged back into the centerpiece. Which isn't always a bad thing, because there's some ammunition here. In one of these, I believe there's invincibility. But what I want to do is actually go back to the one that's blinking. Over here. Yeah. That's where I want to go. So like I said, you open it up. And, okay, well this one's okay. Most of them take you to, you know, you kind of have 1 or 2 ways to go. You can go through one that's got the, there you go, the teleporter. Or you can go through one that'll take you to another hallway, which will sort of take you to another room that you probably need to go to. See, teleporter, and then outside room. So this is actually where I wanted to go. My next key is in here, I believe. Pretty sure I got the Berserk power up, but I'm gonna just pick these guys off from a distance. Stupid nuisance enemies. Now there's actually going to be some switches up in these walls, and they will actually open up these walls even further, which will give me some more ammunition. And a staircase, I think, will rise. Either that or these platforms lower. I think they just lower. There's a bunch of switches here. You can pretty much get on here and flip the switches. What I like to do is actually just sort of hit them from the side. You don't actually have to get up on the platform to hit the switches. So this is actually the safer way to hit the switches. So for instance, this platform can be all the way down, and you can still flip the switch, basically. And there's going to be a teleporter in that one. So, don't want to go through the teleporter. Not yet, anyway. I want to get this key. But, of course, pick up all this ammo. Ammo's good. Ammo's not just good, it's great. Alright, there we go. Blue key and then chain gun. Chain gun is not totally necessary, but you know what, let's go ahead and go through this teleporter. Just wanted to see where it went. Oh, that's it? Bah. That wasn't all that fun. Okay. Blue key door, and I'm gonna go ahead and save it because there's going to be enemies here, lots of them. I'll just go ahead and let them spawn in. Oh, look at that! I forgot the wall lowers down, you can't get back out. I don't know if the wall is supposed to rise back up. I think there might be a switch that's supposed to rise up. Oh well. We totally skipped that room unintentionally. Look at that. It took me 8 minutes to beat a level. It's supposed to take me 1:30. Those par times you see, I think, are really meant for like speed running and blazing through the stage as quickly as you can. Was this Mount Erebus? I think that's what it was. I didn't actually catch what it said, but this is a level that's actually kind of interesting in console versions. The Jaguar version especially, it's all walled off. It's all walled off here in the Jag version. There's actually, you can kind of step off the platform into the lava, but those walls you see in the distance are much, 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 much closer. To the point where this first section is pretty much blocked off with walls. Kind of neat. I mean, obviously it was probably due to system limitations and whatnot. But yeah, it's kind of a cool difference. You can actually see that level in my original Jaguar Doom YouTube video. And that was actually my very first YouTube video I made. Specifically for YouTube, not just because I could make a video. And that was about 4 years ago now, as of recording this video. So it's actually kind of funny I'm revisiting the same level on the 4-year anniversary of my original Jag Doom video, which again was pretty much the start of me making YouTube videos. Really crappy video, mind you. It's just me shooting a TV with a camcorder. But I still have it on my channel just so people can kind of see where I started in terms of making videos and whatnot. So you can go check that out. Sorry. You can go check that out if you want to. It's one of the first videos I ever uploaded. So just go back to my uploads and go all the way to the beginning, and you'll pretty much find it. So yeah. Now the secret stage is actually accessed through this level, and I don't know if I'm going to actually get to it because I think if I remember correctly, it requires you to blast yourself off a wall with the rocket launcher. Holy crap. Stupid cacodemon. Cacodemons, plural. Sneaking up behind me. I don't even know where they came from. 3 of them, come on. Not that it's really a challenge, but I'm just saying. A 4th one? Come on, guys. Gonna make me waste all my ammo on you. A 5th one? Seriously, a 6th one? Come on! Where are they all coming from? The infinitely spawning cacodemons. Thanks, guys. With the big-ass smiling faces. See, I don't want to just fall down here because of the enemies, but... always go for the shotgun guys first, because they will do some damage. They will definitely do some damage. And I have a tendency to try to take out the nuisance enemies first because, I mean, that's exactly what they are. They're a big nuisance. So it's like, yeah. Alright, I'm going to actually save this invulnerability because now that I think about it, I think I'm going to want to try to use that to access the secret stage. So I'm actually going to not grab it right now. I'm going to save it for later. And there's actually going to be another invulnerability power-up over here. But you know, I'm going to save that one as well. Because really, I don't really think I'm going to need it. It's just kind of there just for fun, or if you really, really, really suck at the game. Which clearly I do, so I should probably pick it up. But let's go ahead and get these guys sort of angered up and let them sort of walk over here, and I'll just pick them off from a distance. And then I'll just walk through the fire, take a couple hit points of damage just to get there without picking up the invulnerability. I love a totally unrealistic shotgun that's still accurate from a distance. Okay, it's getting too pixelated. I can't even see what's over there now, all the way in the distance. I see some fireballs coming back my way, though. Man, that did some damage. See, there it is. Whoa, son of a... so yeah, no key. I think inside that room over there is actually where the legitimate exit is. So what I can probably do is, if I don't get to the secret exit, I'll pick up the invulnerability and walk over there, because I probably won't have any radiation suits by that point. I'll probably have run out. I think there's one or two in this stage. I don't remember exactly, but I'm going to end up in this this hallway up here, sort of shaped like a Y. Yeah. And yeah, this down here is actually where the secret area, where the secret stage is accessed. So we'll go ahead and try to do that as well. Like I said, the secret stage is actually kind of cool. It's very reminiscent of the first level. And actually, for the first half of it, it's identical to the first level. So, and you're probably saying, well, what's so interesting about that? Well, you'll see if I get to it. If I get to it. So, whoa. Guys just teleporting in, really? Again, go for the shotgun guys first. Because you can dodge the Cacademon's, you know, ball lightning shots pretty much all day. But, you know, the shotgun's shoulder... Ah! Blah, blah, blah. I can't even talk now. The shotgun the shotgun shoulders. The shotgun soldiers. They'll hit you from pretty much anywhere. And they will pretty much hit past the big enemies as well, so... Can't even talk right. Shotgun shoulders. My name is Sean Connery. Oh, God. I gotta stop talking. This is actually one of those days I'm a little tired doing this Let's Play. I actually was not planning on doing a Let's Play tonight. And it's one of those things where I just went ahead and decided to do it anyway, even though... yeah, I just wasn't really planning on it. Or really feeling like it, mind you. I just kind of did. Yeah. It's one of those nights, I guess. It's actually getting a little late as well. It's about that time where I start winding down. I might play a game or two just to sort of wind down a little bit. You know, in about an hour or two I'm going to bed, so yeah. So there's gonna be some, yeah, these walls that open up. One will actually take me to that sort of segregated area down here. Yep. And this room right there is basically where you access the secret stage. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to blow yourself off that ledge with a rocket. In other versions, like the Super Nintendo one, I think you can just run right off the ledge and get yourself into that little crevice, which will let you flip a switch, which will take you to the secret stage. So, I definitely want to try to get to the secret stage because I think it's pretty cool. So, oh jeez, nuisance enemies to the extreme. Look at that. What a waste of ammo. Is that it? Is that all? Please. Alright. Okay. So let me make sure that there just wasn't anything else up here I needed to get. Hey, there's my chainsaw. Don't really need it, but... Yeah, so you're basically just supposed to go... BAM! And it basically blasts you straight back. As far as I know, you can't get to it just by running. Yeah, it's just not possible in this version. But other console versions, I'm pretty sure you can just run right off. And, yeah. Alright, so I'm supposed to do something. I don't remember what. I went there, I went there, I went there, I went... Where the hell else am I supposed to go? See, this is one of those instances where I kind of need to figure it out on the fly. Box of shells. Nuisance enemy. Let's grab this. This will be good for exploring. Blue armor is always good. Invincibility right there. Oh, that's right. There was this area. The one I mentioned earlier. And it requires a blue key. Which is probably up in this room here, but I honestly don't remember how to get to it. So, or maybe it's that. Let's see. It's not that, is it? Yeah. That's what I thought. There we go, blue key. Alright, so what I'm going to do is actually grab that invincibility, like I mentioned already. And I'm going to grab this first. And basically what we'll do is we'll go back. God, jeez, man, really? Go away. Stop spawning. It's like the 25th Cacodemon I've defeated in this one level alone. What did I get hit by? That was weird. I got hit by something, but I've still got the radiation suit, so I don't know what I got hurt by. Super weird. What the is it? I don't know what I'm getting hit by. Is it like a lone enemy? A lone shotgun soldier killing me from the distance? Alright, well let me track down that small room again, 'cause that's where I wanted to go. Need to make sure where it is first. Down. Oh, it's stupid me. It's actually right here. I need to go in there. So, all right, let's do this. Rocket, check. Invincibility, check. Big green. It's not even green anymore. Where is it? I was just there. I was just there. Stupid me. Ah. It's really disorienting having this white veil around me. Alright. Got it. I wanted to save it just in case I failed. So that's what you have to do. Now you can do it without the invulnerability power-up, but you'll take a good chunk of damage. And if you miss the first time, well, you've got to take more damage the second time. So, wow, 15 minutes on the stage. All right, Warren's is. So here we are, basically back on the first level, and this time I'm not afraid to actually use my ammo. So let's go ahead and kill everything we see. I missed the doorway completely. That was pretty pathetic. And there's supposed to be a shotgun shell here, I thought. Huh, weird. It's not completely mirrored, I guess. Yeah, no rocket launcher there. Huh, it's not completely mirrored. Interesting. Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the rocket launcher. And we get to fight a cyber demon! Realistically, I could just be using the BFG. That would take him down really fast. And I could grab that invincibility as well, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to save it. Again, whoa, shoot! I can't even see where I'm going. That hurt. That hurt a lot, actually. That was actually kind of intense. After that one blast, it was just BAM! It was red for like 3 seconds. That's something you have to kind of be careful about, is how long the screen will actually stay red for. It's all dependent on sort of the damage dealt of whatever you got hit by. So. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the invulnerability. Sort of do some damage with some rockets, since I'll be invincible. And pretty much we're going back to the stage again, and everything is opened up now. Another invincibility power-up. You know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save it. Whoa. Because there's actually going to be another part where there's going to be a ton of enemies. And if I can use the invincibility, then it might actually allow me to get through it on my first try. It's usually a section I die at just because it's tough. Lots of enemies. So, cacodemons, yeah. Plasma gun. I thought there was another cyber demon, but I guess I was wrong. But there's a BFG! And a see-through wall. Okay, yeah. Pick up this invincibility. Bolts back to where I need to go, because I don't want it to run out by the time I get there. Ugh. Alright. This is what I'm talking about. Tons of enemies. That was actually pretty fun. Wow! Man. That was a first. Now you can probably see why I wanted to remain invincible through that part. The Barons of Hell, you know, not really a big deal, but it's basically like 50 soldiers just kind of coming out and being able to shoot me all at once, which could very well mean instant death in a lot of situations. So, and I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else here. We basically just go back and we exit the stage, and that's it. Thought I was supposed to have the yellow key as well, but I guess not. Alright. Now the new exit is right here. Oh, it's just one exit. Okay, never mind. Why was there a blue key and a red key? I don't even remember opening up a blue door. Did I open up a blue door? I don't remember. I had a blue key and a red key. It's weird. Gate to Limbo. Ah, shit. Another one of those levels where you basically start off with enemies just pointing shotguns in your face. Alright, I think we are actually at the second to last level, so we're actually very close to finishing up this Let's Play. And this is actually a pretty tricky stage, but this is a level I actually played a lot back in the day. Through the Super Nintendo version, mostly, because... well, again, that was the first version of Doom I really played religiously. So, and this is a level I kind of got stuck at a lot. Durr. Hey, alright, where do I go? That's right, I gotta come this way. Now, you see these big pits of fire or lava? You actually have to run through them. There's a lot of lone sort of rooms and teleporters you have to discover. So you're going to be taking a lot of damage on this stage if you don't plan it out appropriately. So we have the blue key here. With the blue key, that basically means we have to go back to that first room. Or I'm sorry, the right-hand area of the first place. So we will kill these guys first, because it's going to be that soul sphere. And I remember actually dying here. I think it was at this very part in my Super Nintendo long play of Doom. And I think I had full health and full armor, and I basically slammed into an enemy, or maybe it was a wall, while I was shooting my rockets, and just one rocket killed me with full health and full armor. So I mean, that really goes to show how much more powerful the rockets are in that version of Doom. It's really quite absurd, actually, compared to, you know, the strength of the rockets in the original PC version. Auto aim means kind of not working against these guys. It's weird. Usually the auto aim works, but sometimes it starts doing weird things, and it's, you know, it'll do things you don't really want it to do. Ah, crap. Now this is a tricky section as well. If you hit the tab key, you can actually, you know, go to your auto map like that, and that sometimes helps me through this section. But I've got a good idea of what I need to be doing, and I'll basically tell you the room I am looking for once I actually get to it. It's this room right here. This room, there's a teleporter. You don't want to walk over that teleporter. You want to walk around the room, get the key, open the door, flip the switch. Then if you want, you can go back, walk into the teleporter. And now that I'm here, I can start going through these other rooms. See, the red door's open now. And there's this switch over here. See, that's right. The last key I need is the yellow key. So now we have to remember we don't need to come back here, so don't even think about it. But now we're going to have to... Not this one. I think this is one of the last ones I have to go to. Yeah, see? Requires the yellow key. But I've got the, you know, the radiation suit on. So I want to take advantage of walking in the lava while I still have it. Let's go ahead and save. This is actually one of those areas where you can actually fall down and just make some really stupid mistakes, fall down to an area that doesn't have a staircase taking you back up. Which sucks, because then you've got to reload your game. But I'm going to dash over here. I think I can make it. Yep, I just made it. And come back here. And this is actually kind of where I wanted to go next. I meant to go get here from the other way around. Because, just because. This whole area is going to come down. Yeah, this is a section right here where if you fall down, you basically die. You can't get back up. Like this little pit right here. So you have to be really careful about that. If you're like me and you like to try to play through this game without saving, what I usually do is I'll try to just get through the whole stage without saving my progress. And I'll get towards the end and I'll make a really dumb mistake like that, and I'll have to start the whole stage over again. So, okay, that's it. We should be at the final stage, which is DIS, or D-I-S. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's DIS or D-I-S or if it's some other weird pronunciation. So this is where we fight the Spider Mastermind, and this is actually the final boss in the game. At least in terms of, you know, the first 3 episodes. The first 3 original episodes. But got the BFG, so what I can do is just take him down with that. That's it. We got it. Ugh. And now I just hope that Fraps actually picks up the last part. Once it basically goes to sort of a still screen, Fraps for some reason doesn't pick up the recording. It's weird. So the last episode of this Let's Play series, I actually had to chop together a bunch of single frames of the final sort of photo piece that they give you, or the art piece they give you, and just piece them together. It was weird, kind of hard to explain, but for some reason Fraps didn't pick it up. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. That's episode 3 of Doom, and I believe it actually, yeah. It shows the bunny. This was always hilarious when we were kids. I don't know why, but it was just unexpected, I guess. So, yeah. That's it. Technically, episode 3 was the, you know, the final section of the PC version of Doom. And it wasn't until Ultimate Doom that they brought out the 4th episode. And I think, you know, I'm going to have to look at my dates exactly. I'm hitting escape just so Fraps continues to pick up the picture, so I don't have to chop it together again. I'll have to double check my dates, but I'm pretty sure Ultimate Doom was sort of one of those things they did around the time like Doom 2 came out. Or in that time frame. You know, they kind of wanted to keep it going, so they made that extra episode for Ultimate Doom. Or for Doom, technically. Then they called it Ultimate Doom once they released it as a physical disc, as a 4-episode package. And yeah, and then that was actually later ported to Windows 95, and they called it Doom 95. And actually, that was one of the main versions of Ultimate Doom I played back in the day. Was actually the Doom 95 version of Ultimate Doom. Which I think today has some sort of problems running on modern operating systems. But if you have an old Windows 95 or 98 PC, Doom 95 was actually the ideal version to play, not just the original DOS version, because you can actually raise the resolution up to 640 by 400 or 480, I think, which is kind of moot these days because, you know, you can play with like GZ Doom or Z Doom or things like that, you know, and have some higher resolutions and whatnot. But, you know, if I was going to play Doom on an old PC, I would play Doom 95. So, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I want to say again, thanks for watching. For those of you that stuck around for all 3 episodes of Doom, I hope you enjoyed this series. I probably won't be back with any more first-person shooter Let's Plays in a little while. I am actually toying around with the idea of revisiting Painkiller, Hell and Damnation, because about a year ago is when I did my 2 episodes of that, and I never finished it, but, you know, I've been meaning to revisit it, and maybe Halloween time is a good time to do so. But aside from that, I don't think I'm going to be doing any other first-person shooter Let's Plays for a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed this series, got to see some classic Doom action, and then you also got to see a little bit of Heretic in that 1 episode. I'm probably not going to revisit the Heretic Let's Play. I just don't really feel like playing Heretic. The second episode of that has been kind of agitating me or irritating me. It's just, I don't feel like revisiting it right now. Maybe in the future, so we'll see. But yeah, once again, I hope you enjoyed this 3-part Doom Let's Play series. And yeah, I'll be back with some more Let's Play sometime soon. So until next time, guys, take care.